Bob said he always wanted a cabin in the woods, so let's paint one in. What's up everyone, and welcome back to rossross. I'm Ross, and this is the channel where I let Bob Ross teach me how to paint. Today I'm going to be doing season 29 episode 12, Aurora's Dance, because I haven't done an Aurora effect before and I really want to see how to do that. So I have my canvas coated in black gesso, which I let dry, and then I put different splotches of color mixed with liquid clear. So I have some blue down here and some viridian and red up in the sky. And the first thing to do with this is create where our auroras are going to go. So I'm going to load my fan brush up with some titanium white. And Bob just kind of dabs these on in. Maybe one more. So I definitely did a few more than Bob, but I kind of think that they're going to come out really cool, so I wanted them in the sky. Next, Bob just takes his 2-inch brush, but I'm just going to use my normal brush, and he streaks these. Bob says he cleans off his brush every now and then to get any extra paint off that we might have picked up so that these stay nice and clean. I think that looks pretty cool. I'm gonna leave that at that before I start to mess things up. I'm gonna mix up some white and phthalo blue. Bob does Prussian blue, but I don't have that, so here we go. Bob takes his same old fan brush and just loads it up with that nice deep blue color. And Bob just lays in a ton of trees here all the way across. I might use a smaller fan brush. Take 2 on that. This will be a good one for me because I definitely need practice with these trees. Next, Bob's gonna take a little bit of this liquid clear, and I'm gonna mix that with some titanium white just so it goes on a little bit easier, he says. And this is just gonna be to highlight these trees a little bit. Wow, those came out really pretty. Also, sorry if the light changes a bit. There's a pretty big glare coming in from my window right now. Now we're gonna make a nice snowy plane. So I'm just gonna load my fan brush up with this nice titanium white. Bob just kinda gonna need a lot more white for that. Bob said he always wanted a cabin in the woods, so let's paint one in. Before he does anything, he actually scrapes out a little layer with his palette knife of where it's going to be. Bob mixes some Van Dyke Brown with dark sienna. So to start this, Bob takes that color and makes this side eve first. That looks nice. And he comes down. He said really lay the color on there. Next, Bob gets a little bit of titanium white, and we're gonna just kind of lay that on the roof as a, just like it's been snowed on. Now, Bob says he wants the front of the cabin to look a little bit lighter because that's where the northern lights are shining on. Then as it gets to this side, he adds a little bit of darker color. And to make a door, Bob takes some more of that darker color and just goes whoop. Might get a little bit more snow on the roof there. Now Bob just kind of cuts his cabin a little bit, calls it a cabinectomy. I feel like I might have done a little too much there. So I'm gonna get some titanium white and just kind of do some more swoops over that. Oh, that's exactly what Bob's doing now. Not liking all this brown that's in here. Maybe that's just a little snowdrift there. So I'm gonna stick with this, get a bunch more of this titanium white. We're gonna add another thing coming from the other side. Next, Bob's gonna mix some black and Prussian blue. He just gets a nice dark color on his fan brush. We're gonna lay in a big tree that lives here. And this guy's getting a little friend. Bob also just kind of pulls this up a little bit. Gonna take some titanium white with paint thinner. Ooh, that might have been too much. And we're going to use this to highlight these trees a little bit, being careful not to use too much. Bob's also gonna use this to turn this grassy area into just kind of little interesting bushes and things. Bob also uses it just to add a little few things over here. We're going to turn this bottom section into a pond, so I'm going to get some more of that titanium white. Bob pulls straight down. Woo. That was way too much. Gonna lay in a little water line. Bob's gonna get a kind of dark color going, and he's going to just lay in the indication for some rocks. And we're gonna give those a teeny bit of snow coverage as well. Now Bob just kind of takes his palette knife and just kind of scratches in some little twigs and stuff. Bob's got a few minutes left, so we're gonna get a little crazy. He's gonna paint what remains of an old fence out here. So he's gonna take a nice dark color. We're gonna get a little bit of our white on here, and Bob says, make it look cold. I think this side is just kind of decaying there, you know, it's really old. Totally forgot to mention that Bob had an oval around his canvas for this one, so he peeled that off at the end, but I think all that's left for me is to sign my name. And here we have a finished painting. I think this one came out really cool. I'm really happy with the Aurora. Never done that before, so I'm glad that it actually came out all right. My trees in the background, I got some good practice on that. I was able to keep them pretty separate and shade them well without blending too much. My snow technique is getting better. My cabins are definitely looking like cabins and not junk. This looks great. Overall, this was one of my favorites, I think. Thanks, Bob. He doesn't do these too much either. I think there's only one other Aurora scene, so that'll be fun. If you guys like this video, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.